Are you crazy? Or are you just mad?
Hello. And welcome to the Mad Musicians Against Depression podcast, where we discuss the latest news, research and hot topics surrounding mental health. I'm Thomas Maher, and I'm joined in studio by my beautiful co-host, award-winning singer, songwriter and presenter, Indiraa. Episode 45 of the Mad Pod Podcast Season 2. Welcome, Indiraa. How are you?
I am very good.
Are you very good?
I'm very good, yeah.
Yeah. How would you describe being very good?
The sun is shining, and I feel alive. I feel happy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing everything on time and in the right place, right time. I'm kind of happy.
Kind of happy, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Oh, so happy.
Shall we give you a nappy?
No.
Why not?
I don't need a nappy because I'm potty trained.
Oh, like Elton.
Yeah.
The Welton boy.
Yeah, I'm potty trained. I know when I want to go.
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I've kind of known that for a while now.
Yeah. So you stopped crapping in your pants, have you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Welcome, folks, to another episode. Before we begin today, I want a big shout out to Mr. Cathal Tots O'Mahony from Tipperary, Thurles, Ireland, who was 50 this week. Big 50, big 5-0. I know he's one of our regular listeners.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Tots. Cathal O'Mahony. We call him Tots in school.
Happy birthday, Tots.
Tots, yes. Good man. Good stuff, boy. May you have another 50 in you. Beers.
Yeah. Half century and half century to go.
That's right, yeah. That's right. So tell us about the people are looking for pup dates.
Oh, the pup dates. So Elton's now 2.5 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah, and today he got a new wardrobe again.
Another new wardrobe.
Yeah, he's got a T-shirt today saying cute but psycho.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
And he's cute. He's been playing a lot this morning, and I forgot to feed him. So he almost ate my arms off, but that's okay. Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's a lovely boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
I like time out like this on weekends and stuff, just sitting with him and the other dogs. And
He's become a celebrity boy, hasn't he?
He's cute.
Yeah.
He's very cute. He's a good boy.
He's a lovely boy. Everyone loves him, sure they do.
Yeah.
Elton.
Yeah.
A sweet little Smelton.
Yeah.
We call him Melton because we all melt around him, don't we?
No, we don't call him that, and we don't melt around him.
We do melt around him.
Okay, we
Melton.
do. It's the only time I see Tom's eyes all soft and soppy when he looks at Elton.
Oh, he's a sweet boy.
He is a sweet boy.
Lovely boy. We love him.
We love him, yeah.
Yeah, we do. So how are you yourself? I have to say, you are in a very good place, hadn't you?
Yeah. I am, yeah.
I haven't seen you this happy in a while.
Yeah, well, I cut out all the medication and take only what's bare minimum, and I'm good. Everything is clean, good, and happy. I now train only one of the things I take gives me body aches. So the days I'm having acute body ache, I just don't train.
Yeah.
And when I want to, I do. And yeah, it's going okay.
It's fantastic, so it is.
Yeah.
Well done, you. I have to say, you're in a good place. It's noticeable.
That's everyone's kind of going last 5 weeks. So what's happened to you? It's just, finding the right things in life that work for you.
Exactly. It's all about that, isn't it?
Life is a fantastic thing.
Well, there's a lot of turmoil, isn't there, at the world at the moment? We have all our usual discussions about Ukraine, Russia, Israel, Gaza,
India,
Pakistan now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the Houthis.
Yeah.
The Houthis are bombing all the commercial ships, aren't they?
Well, the
but
thing
Trump's
is,
done a deal with them, apparently.
Oh, well, he says he's done a deal with everyone.
It's
but,
the art of the deal, isn't it? It's the
he goes
Houthi
on
deal.
and on. I think he's after that Nobel Peace Prize, but,
No, it's a Nobel Knobhead Prize.
Well, I must say I'm very happy with the new Pope.
Yes.
I think he's going to be good, and I think in a way there's some political reason they put him there.
Well,
he has a few negative things to say about Vance and Trump before
the clown's pants, Vance.
Yeah, and it's like I think they've kind of put a yang to the yin. They've tried to balance the nut jobs with the sane person.
Well, we had this discussion yesterday, and I think, and there's a big article in the paper which I'm going to read about later about he has access to all the undisclosed classified files in the Vatican regarding UFOs and aliens.
I know.
And there's a huge belief that he's going to be the one to bring disclosure about. Because he said it in the article in this paper I'm going to write out later.
Wow, that's really good.
So that's very interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. So we have our articles today. We've got two articles. Antarcticals. Yes, we have.
And articles. That's an auntie wrote an article.
Yeah, I know, yeah. What's your one? What have you got for us today?
Mine is, I thought I had ADHD, and I also realised I had bipolar. Turned out to be bipolar.
Mine is, scientists have discovered a formula for the perfect day.
Date?
Day. Not for the perfect date. No, not that, no. That's with Donald Trump, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Donald Gimp. No, for the perfect day. And the UFO one is going to be deedle-deedle-deedle-deedle. It's going to be about the Pope. So I'm going to keep it disclosed right now. It's about aliens and the Pope.
Yeah, it's like the conclave. We're going shh.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. We're going to blow some smoke up, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to smoke him.
White smoke, yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that? Yeah. Okay, Indira, you want to take it away, don't you?
Well, this thing is a personal journey where this person thought they had ADHD, and then so the help of difficulties in concentration, had lifelong difficulties in restlessness, impulsivity, and receiving ADHD diagnosis when he was late in his adolescence. However, when they noticed distinct episodes of unusually elevated moods, increasing energy, and irritability, it didn't seem to fit. So, symptoms that overlap ADHD, symptoms that overlap in diagnostic challenge. ADHD and bipolar share key features. Now, racing thoughts, distractibility, impulsive behavior, fluctuations or motivation can blur your clinical picture. ADHD, these tend to be constant. In bipolar, it occurs in discrete manic or hypomanic highs, alternating with depression lows. So it's not a continuous thing that you go through. So age onset, of course, ADHD symptoms usually appear before the age of 12, and it keeps persisting steadily. With bipolar, mood swings often emerge late in your adolescence, not before 12, of course, and early adulthood, and it becomes in very clear episodes. The mood qualities, true mania, hypomania, includes elevated self-esteem, decreased need to sleep, and goal-directed hyperactivity beyond the impulsivity of ADHD. Now, family history, a strong bipolar or depression pedigree will usually tip the balance to mood disorders screening. Now, see, in our family, everyone had some form, I feel, of depression or tending towards bipolar, some of them. And it came out quite markedly in certain members of our family. So there you go.
Well, one of your sisters was diagnosed, wasn't she?
Yeah, and mind you, she's in a pretty good place now.
Yeah.
She's, whatever's happened, it's,
Good.
Anyway, treatment implications. Misdiagnosis can be very harmful. Stimulant ADHD medications may trigger worsen manic symptoms in bipolar patients. Can you imagine that? How sad. Wow. While mood stabilizers and atypical antipsychotics, which carry little benefit for pure ADHD. And essentially, once bipolar is correctly identified, everything goes right, of course. Now, the take-home message from all this is when ADHD treatments don't fully resolve concentration and mood issues, and when clear periods of elevated moods and depression emerge, it's important to revisit this diagnosis with a psychiatrist. Comprehensive assessment, including detailed life course history of mood episodes. You've got to monitor all these things because a misdiagnosis can ruin your life.
Absolutely.
Is key to choosing the right medication, because they can't give you the wrong one, will work in the opposite way, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
Have specific sections you'd like more details on. You're going to be able to get everything off the website when Tom's popped everything on there. So
yeah.
There you go.
What's an interesting article, isn't it?
It is. So
well, that form of bipolar that she mentions in that, it's actually called, I think it's called light bipolar.
Yeah.
It's an in-between, it's the middle. It's a third form of bipolar. It's only recently been classified.
Wow.
So there's 3 forms of it now. Bipolar 1, 2 and now light or mild. You can call it light or mild bipolar. It was interesting how the ADHD medication or the actual condition itself interacts with bipolar. So you've got to be very, very careful. Getting the right diagnosis is absolutely essential. Innit?
Yes, absolutely.
What are you doing on your phone, Indiraa?
I'm buying goats.
Buying gold?
Goats.
Goats. Already you're buying goats. Nice. Yeah. Can you concentrate on this podcast and not buying goats?
No, I'll tell you why.
Yes,
because 4 days ago, our goat, our male goat, Billy, died. And Gary stroke Billy.
Yeah.
And now we're left with India, and she's alone. And she's been crying a lot the last 2 days.
She's lonely.
Yeah. So I've been trying to I don't want her to get a broken heart or anything. So I've been trying to get this thing, and it's just come through. So I'm trying to say, let's just buy it, is what I was just saying.
Yeah. But he was nice though. You cooked him up well, I have to say.
Oh, stop it. Well, I just called a place for animals where they would get, pre-owned, as they call them now. And I said that I'm interested in, why do you want to eat it? And I said, excuse me? I said, no. And
you're joking me, is it?
No.
Okay.
So I guess by my accent, she thought I was, I probably wanted a halal goat or something to eat or something. I don't know what. She said, no, we don't sell them for being killed. And I said, I don't want to kill it. I need a companion for my goat. And I told her the story. And I said, I'm quite concerned because... And so she said, well, we don't do that and blah, blah, blah. And
so what do they do?
I don't know, but I know what she did, because then she said, well, I know someone who's willing to sell goats, but they'll be like 250 a goat. And I said, oh, because I've been going on the ads and they seem a lot less. So she said, well, if you really want one, I can get a friend of mine to give you 2 goats at 300 each. And so
it's gone from 250 a goat.
Yeah, so she said because they really don't want to get rid of them. But, I can, because you sound like you really need them. She does sell goats, but she was sussing me out. Mm-hmm. And I just thought, my goodness me, I don't have an issue with paying for the goats. I have an issue with the fact that...
It sounds like you need to be sussing her out.
Yeah, first she makes an assumption that I'm killing a goat to eat it. That's number one. And then secondly, she assumes that, okay, now that you're desperate, I can go up from whatever I've said. And she said, I know somebody. Till then, she said, no, I'm sorry, no, we don't do that, and blah, blah, blah. So then when she said, where do you live? And and I said, yes, I rescue. I've got dogs and blah. She must have thought, okay, here, she saw me coming.
The price is right.
So I said, well, I'm sorry that I guess I've made I picked the wrong place. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's it.
Oh, but you just made a sale, you said?
No, not sale. I just got a message from Becky, who looks after
Becky,
me.
yeah.
And she just said, so she's just said she's found a
We need a couple of goats, don't we?
Well, we get one whenever we can get one at a time, because
so
you're
that's
not going to
good.
get them. I've come across places where they said, oh no, we're only going by the complete livestock. And I thought, my goodness me, I mean, can you imagine that? That, you know.
You mean to sell you the whole stock?
Yeah. I said, well, no, I just need couple of companions for my goats. It's just like,
It's like difficult just to get a goat, isn't it?
As for donkeys, forget it. It's not going to happen.
Oh, we got plenty of them in
I'm telling
America,
you.
not in the administration.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, to get one here. Yeah.
It's a bit like that, really. Mm-hmm. Donkey business.
Well, we're looking for a greatest of all time. We're not looking for a...
Yeah. The golden goat. Golden balls. We're not looking for golden balls, are we? Yeah. Okay, let's crack on with my RT, Carl. And my one is, scientists have discovered a formula for the perfect day.
Oh.
A recent article in The Independent discusses research from University of British Columbia that outlines the components of an ideal day based on data from the American Time Use Survey. The study identified a balance of activities such as work, socialising, exercise and leisure that contribute to a day being rated as better than typical. Hannah Evans, the author, reflects on a personal experience in Los Angeles where her day naturally aligned with this balance, starting with a morning spin class, followed by focused work, engaging in personal research at a library, enjoying an early dinner, and ending with quality time with a friend. She notes that this day felt perfect, not because she was on vacation, but due to the harmonious distribution of activities. However, Evans acknowledges that replicating such a balanced day consistently is challenging within the constraints of modern work culture. She suggests that systemic changes such as adopting shorter work weeks or more flexible schedules may be necessary to facilitate the conditions for more people to experience their version of a perfect day.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That is a nice one.
Yeah, I like that. I think we're already working towards shorter weeks, any working weeks. 4 days. It's been, I think in Germany, a lot of...
yeah, but now people are... I know my
that.
husband says that people are just calling up and saying we want to work from home, and actually, not...
well, this is even different. I mean...
Things are actually, their performances are going down, not up. So there you go.
Yeah, people want more, but they want to do less for it. That seems to be the way. Yeah, and then AI is going to come in and take all their jobs, and then they're going to be going, where's my job? I want to work.
Where's my job? Where's my job?
Yeah.
Job. Yeah.
Yes, isn't that going to be the case?
Yes,
isn't
that
it?
is. Oh, that is going to be the case. Yep.
So are you still negotiating goats there, are you?
No. I'm done.
Bloaters?
No, I'm done.
No bloaters?
No.
No floaters?
No.
No.
Yeah, so that's that.
So before I read out our UFO thingamajig,
I am waiting for a
the Popey Dopey. Popey Ropey Dopey.
I love the new Pope.
Yeah, you love him?
Yeah.
Tell me why you love him.
Well, I just think
know
that
him?
he's... Yeah, I know him really well.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
I know him so well. Bob Hope?
No, Bob Pope.
Bob Pope. He's got no hope, has he?
I'm listening to the interviews, watching the interviews of his brother, saying that he called up. He speaks to him every day, and he called him yesterday and said hi. So he said hi. He said, and he literally speaks to him every day. He said, "Are the press and everyone still around you?" He said, "Yes." So he said, "Bye," and he put the phone down. That was quite funny.
Mm-hmm. And he's Leo as well. He's Leo the Lion.
He's Leo. Yeah, that's me.
He's Leo the Lion.
He's Leo the 14th.
Yeah. Maybe Leo will sell you a goat. A Vatican goat, no?
Oh, I want a Vatican.
You want a Vatican goat?
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
The greatest of all time.
Yes, that would be nice. It come from a spiritual understanding and level and humanity.
But it's funny because goats, there's quite a contradiction in terms, because you think of the greatest of all time in terms of goat, and yet the devil is depicted by the goat.
He is, yeah.
And you wonder why that is. Why do they depict the goat as the devil?
Maybe the horns, I guess. I think you have to go. I don't think every culture or
no. In
religious
certain
belief
situations, they kind of.
But yeah, that's true.
I must Google it. I must understand. Yeah. I must understand it, because
you need to research that and come back next episode.
I will. Next episode, I'll let you know.
Why is Satan depicted as a goat?
Yep.
Indeed. Okay, you ready for our Pope Leo could be the next key Vatican exclosure advisor says. No, he didn't say that.
What does that
He
say?
said Pope Leo is going to sell Indiraa a goat. No, okay. Here you folks. Pope Leo could be key to UFO disclosure, ex-Vatican advisor says.
Yeah.
Here we go. Isn't that interesting?
I think so.
Yeah. A former advisor to the Vatican believes newly elected Pope Leo the 14th will lead the Catholic Church in disclosing information about extraterrestrial life, potentially transforming humanity's understanding of its place in the universe. I think he's going to be the disclosure Pope. Daniel Sheehan, an attorney who once served as general counsel to the US Jesuit headquarters in Washington, said Thursday on News Nation, the Church's revelation will come in the same way that we are going to have a disclosure of what the American government knows about this in the next handful of years, Sheehan said. Cardinal Robert Prevost, who holds US and Peruvian citizenship, was elected Pope Thursday, taking the name Leo XIV. The choice of name has sparked speculation as the last Pope, Leo, established the Vatican Observatory in the late 19th century, cementing the Church's interest in astronomy. According to Sheehan, President Jimmy Carter tasked him in the 1990s with contacting the Vatican about UFO information after Carter's own UFO sighting while serving as Georgia's governor. Sheehan said Carter sought Vatican files after the then CIA Director George H.W. Bush refused to brief the president-elect on the subject, claiming Carter had no need to know. Sheehan, who now heads the New Paradigm Institute focused on UFO phenomena, said he believes Pope Leo XIV wants to bring together science and theology to be able to bring the Catholic Church into the 21st century so we can begin to adjust the institutions of our planet to cope with the reality that there's an extraterrestrial non-human civilization. When asked whether revelations about alien life would contradict church teachings, Sheehan said they would instead align with deeper theological concepts. Yes, exactly. About human consciousness and capabilities. He referenced a 2009 Vatican statement acknowledging the likelihood of discovering extraterrestrial life and the need for philosophical and theological discussion about its implications. The people that are listening to this program are going to be alive when this disclosure is made, not only by the United States government, but by the Vatican and by the leaders of the Jewish faith and in the Hindu faith, the Buddhist faith, Sheehan said. He also addressed congressional testimony by former intelligence official David Grush about alleged US government retrieval of non-human craft and bodies, saying over 40 classified experts have provided similar testimony to a Senate Intelligence Committee. Sheehan will participate in a hearing next week with the chair of a task force on the declassification of federal secrets.
Wow.
We said it so many times in the show, we are coming very, very close to
now
disclosure.
It's gonna happen.
Not only is it the pressure on the governments, obviously particularly the United States, but the Vatican now has come out and are making statements like this. This Pope, it's going to happen very, very soon. And we, like you said, we are going to be alive to see this.
I hope I am.
We are. It's going to happen probably in the next few years. Could even be sooner, God knows, but it's going to be soon. It's going to be very, very soon. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
It is amazing.
So I'm taking this little turn to remind people that the sun is out in full force, so please don't forget to use sunblocks and protect your skin.
Yes.
Especially my friends in Ireland, your skin is very sensitive and you need to put the sunblock on. I mean, I'm slightly more resilient being
a brown thing from India.
Exactly, a brown thing from India.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't tend to suffer with any sunburn or anything, but please do be careful because I am concerned. And in the past, Tom has had some issues due to not taking care. So
yes, I've had a few doses of cancer already.
Yeah.
Luckily nothing very, very seriously, but still had to go through operations and other things.
We don't want him going through that again. So please, all of you, don't forget your sunblocks.
Yes, factor 50 plus.
Yes.
All the time, every 3 hours ideally, because I was told by my consultant. specialist, he said you have to put on every 2 hours.
Yeah.
It doesn't last more than that, generally speaking.
Exactly. So when they say once a day kind of thing, do not listen.
Forget about that, yeah.
Yeah, so just wanted to remind you all about that.
Yes, isn't she good? She cares about everybody.
Yeah.
The lady Indiraa. She does. She's so kind.
Until we meet again, look after yourselves.
Yes, and again, Mr. Mahoney, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, sweetheart, and have a good one.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen pictures on Facebook with empty cans in the barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They don't cook very well, by the way.
No, they don't.
No,
the cans, you mean?
Yeah. Exactly, in the
Not
barbecue.
The Irish. Yeah, the Irish don't cook very... But we knew you meant the cans, yeah.
Yeah.
There was no meat
I
there.
suggest you put some meat on the barbecue. It usually works better.
Yeah, I wonder why all the cans are up in the air.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe that's food for thought, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah. Well, everybody, that's enough of our crap for this week.
Yeah, more crap coming up next week.
And Indira's going to do her research on why the devil is depicted as the goat, yeah?
I think I read something in the past, but I can't remember now.
Yeah, so she's going to enlighten us. Is what she's going to do.
I'll ask Lucifer to light my fire. While that's the style.
Mm-hmm.
Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile.
Yay!
While you ask Lucifer to light your fag, smile, yes, that's the style, There you go.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
That's nice.
Yeah. And folks, just to mention it again, we can't play music anymore on the show because Spotify will take the shows down off Spotify. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah.
It's really bad.
We're not making 1 cent from our podcasts or shows by playing anyone else's music on it.
If at all anything, we're trying to get this out
if anything,
to help people with.
Yeah, so they've already taken some of our shows down, so we just can't do it anymore. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there we go.
On that note,
folks,
on that singing note.
Until next time, from myself and the wonderful Indiraa,
it's bye.
Well, folks, on that note, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have, and we look forward to bringing you more of the latest news and hot topics surrounding mental health on our next show. Remember, new episodes of the Mad Podcast drop every Sunday at 6 p.m. Episodes are available to listen to on Spotify, Apple Music, and of course, the Musicians Against Depression website, an online toolbox that contains a wealth of information, essential reading and links relating to mental health. As always, if you or someone you know would like to join the conversation, either in studio or remotely, email us at musiciansagainstdepression@gmail.com or visit the MAD website at www.musiciansagainstdepression.uk for further info. All links, including social media, are provided in the show notes. And remember, no problem in life is insurmountable, and help is just a conversation away. Until the next time, from myself and the wonderful Indiraa,
take care.